Erika. I've been wanting to have Erika on the podcast forever, and she's scared deathly. But let's give her some positive energy.
I don't like this. This is not my comfort zone.
Yes, no, but seriously, like she's an amazing woman and super inspiring. So we get to have this beautiful conversation about Local Fixture, how it all began, and I'm just excited that now I get to have you here and with Jason. So thank you so much. They are our hosts, and I'm so grateful for them to allow us to be here on Amiga Handle Your Shit podcast, because this is gonna go global, girls. Guys.
Yes.
So let's go back in time, because I think it's so important. I always ask my amigas and my amigos about how it all started, right? And we can go way, way, way back, but let's maybe go a little more closer to creation of this. So, if you could tell us, before Local Fixture, my understanding, there was an e-commerce business. Okay, who started an e-commerce business and why and how? I think it was you, Jason.
He started, so I'll let
So
you.
prior to Local Fixture, I did run an e-commerce business, and we were selling handbags, women's handbags.
Okay.
So there were kind of like designer-inspired handbags, and we were one of the first websites to kind of carry, a wide selection of handbags. And back in the day, it was like all about like search engine optimization.
Yeah.
So this was like circa 2005, 6.
Before that.
Yeah, and at one point we ranked, when you search keywords on Google, so when you type in handbags, we were like #1 for handbags.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that was like, maybe it lasted about a year and a half before all the bigger companies like overtook us,
Yeah.
but for that short amount of time, we ran that business. And then we kind of had to pivot because we kind of started seeing the writing on the wall, because we were just, going against Amazon and all the big dogs.
Yeah.
And it was just very tough, we didn't have the same marketing spend. And it was around that time, we got married back in 2002. And we moved to Whittier.
Okay.
And we
Back to Whittier.
Yeah, we
I
moved
was
back
here,
to Whittier because
Right.
her family's from this area.
Right.
And we would hang out in Uptown, and we found a spot for Local Fixture.
So, okay, now, I know that your brother had some sort of involvement.
Yes.
Can you walk us through that?
Yeah, so when we started, he was with me at the e-commerce business
Okay.
called baghouse.com, and he was with me through all that. And when we kind of, pivoted, we were thinking about doing a gift store in the city of Whittier, and he joined me on that mission. So we were kind of the co-founders
Right.
initially, because Erika was busy. She had a more important job at home, raising the kids.
Yeah. #1
So
job, right?
that was the #1 job.
Amigas know that.
Yep.
So, and that gave me time to focus on building out
On
Local
building the
Fixture.
business.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, all right, Local Fixture here in Whittier. Did you guys, other than doing the e-commerce, prior to doing the e-commerce, do you have influences from your family, like to create, to be an entrepreneur? Because I know it's challenging if you don't have that background.
Yeah.
What
Yeah, I
did
can
you-
speak to that. My
you-
grandfather was a big entrepreneur.
Okay.
So, this is all stuff I learned through my parents telling me. But he grew up in Guangzhou, China, and he was very much an entrepreneur. He had a taxi cab business, had a newspaper. He started a restaurant. Rumor has it that he was the one that started, like, when you go to Chinese restaurants, they give you like a little wet napkin or a little wet towel.
Yeah.
He claims that he started it. I don't know.
I know.
Yeah.
Look it up.
Look at me.
So-
I gotta
Check that.
Google that. Oh, no, wait. I gotta chat GPT that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's to be debated, but he was part of my inspiration, and my father as well, very entrepreneurial as
Okay.
well. So I think that's where I got it from.
Are they now here in Whittier, or?
No, my grandfather's passed away, but my parents live in Thailand.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And side note, my parents actually opened an El Pollo Loco years. I think it was the first or second one in
second one,
California.
yeah.
Shut
It was
up.
on Whittier. I think it's still there actually. It's in East LA on Whittier Boulevard. And like before that, past that, I don't know. I don't really know my way around it, but I know it was on Whittier Boulevard and East LA.
In East LA, yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys
I think
have,
it was like the second one in California.
Wow. So that there is that inspiration, that motivation to do something new.
Yeah.
It's not everybody has that. What would you tell the person that doesn't have that background to build a plan? What would you tell that person how to even start? Because it's kind of crazy to go from e-commerce to then to an actual place. Like, what does that person need? Do they need money first? What's the advice that you would?
Well, first you need passion, I would say. Like, you really have to make sure that that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
That it's gonna make you want to get up in the morning and go to work every day. And yeah, of course you need money. You can't do it. You can't do it without it. I mean, it's just
Did you
facts.
guys get a loan?
Yes.
Okay.
Loan, families,
Okay.
and stuff like that. I don't know.
Yeah, we started with just family investment,
Yeah.
Oh,
So I actually own this business with 3 of my brothers. There's 4 boys, so they
Okay.
all kind of contributed a little bit for us to start this. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's really nice. Are they not involved anymore?
They're silent partners. Yeah.
Sorry, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's fantastic. So let's get back to Local Fixture and just imagining the space. Like, who had that vision? Like, it's not this place. They were somewhere else. Can you tell them where you
Yeah. So we were located next to Flight on Bright Avenue. You guys been to Flight before? Yeah. Great restaurant. My favorite for sure. But we're located
Right next door.
right next to it, and it just had just a amazing building with like wood trusses. It was just very, this is the best. I think my opinion, the best building in Whittier. So we were fortunate enough to be able to land that building for our first shop, and the inspiration kind of came from us. We used to live in the West Side when we first
got
graduated
married.
college. Yeah, when we first
Yeah.
got married, we lived in Westwood.
Yeah.
And we would go to like all the cool boutiques and things like that. And a lot of
There's
inspiration
plenty
came
over there.
Yeah.
came from those types of shops,
Yeah.
because like we just wanted to imagine something like that
Yeah.
here in Whittier.
Yeah, when we moved back here, there wasn't really nothing.
wasn't
I was
too
having
much,
to
yeah.
drive out there or driving to Pasadena, and then my kids were little, and there was a big movement on like organic products and wooden toys and all that, and we didn't have any of that here. So I was either ordering online or driving out there. And then, so we thought, wow, that's something that's really missing here. And then it just slowly evolved over time into, what it is now, right?
So
That's kind of,
that you were there for how many years?
12
12.
years.
12 years.
Yeah.
You didn't own the property back then?
No.
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 And then at some point, when did you decide that's too small of a space? Like, what was that point? Because to go from that, if you guys know where they were
Yeah.
before, like this is kind of like double, triple the size.
yeah, yeah.
Like, how do you even know? Like, I guess
I mean, that's
how
kind
you
of
scale, right? Like you're scaling.
it wasn't on purpose, honestly,
Yeah.
because we wanted to stay in that building, but we were outgrowing it.
Yeah.
We
It
were
just happened-
outgrowing it, but we loved it.
Yeah, we loved the building. We didn't want to leave, honestly, but it was just one of those things where it was a new owner. They decided to sell the building to somebody else, and then when they announced that, we had to, find another alternative, and luckily we found this space. Yeah.
Yeah, no, because it's a lot bigger over here. And it's just fantastic. Still the same theme. It's
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
same, like going in and exploring all the little spots that you guys have.
And we got a parking lot, so
The
that's
parking lot
like
is-
gold.
That's gold?
That is
Yeah,
gold in
that was
Whittier, in
gold.
Uptown Whittier.
Yes. So do you guys own the actual building?
No.
We don't.
No. Okay. So you lease out?
Yes.
out.
Okay. Okay. I gotta go nitty gritty on the things.
No, yeah, we can
No,
get,
yeah.
as technical as you want. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get detail oriented.
So what do you attribute your success to? Is it like just customers coming in?
Or-
Erika?
I think, customers coming in. I mean, you have to set yourself apart from Amazon and Target, because sure, you can buy a lot of our stuff, you can buy it online, but I think it's creating just an experience you want to bring the customer into the store. So it's just creating that familiarity and experience and just a place to go hang out and meet with your friends. I think that's what sets us apart from the other big box stores, because honestly, I mean, you can buy a lot of our stuff anywhere, but what makes us different, I think, is just what we've created and just a feel of community, and I think that's what sets us apart. and what makes it so special.
Yeah, no, believe me, because we as humans, we want to have connection.
Yeah.
And now with AI,
It's
it's going to be a whole different
Yeah,
story. But,
yeah.
but it's true. We're so Amazon driven.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have something like this that people can come and have a coffee and go look at your product and buy something that you're already going to buy, might as well. Yeah, no, it's a wonderful setup that you guys have here. I'm just so grateful that you're here and that you're allowing us to spend some time. I know that you guys have done many community events here, right? If anyone is interested in being here, like, all they have to do is contact you.
Yeah, just reach out. Yep.
Yeah,
Reach out.
just reach out for sure.
Yeah, my email is very easy. It's just jason@localfixture.com.
And mine's the same, Erika at
shoot me an email.
localfixture.com.
Yeah. Who is the backup in this enterprise?
You are.
Probably me. Yeah,
You?
maybe. Yeah.
I'm
the nice cop.
She's the nice
I like
cop.
to do the fun stuff.
Yeah, she gets to do all the fun
She
stuff.
does.
I get to do the buying and the merchandising
I
and
love
just trying to
buying.
make it look pretty. And
Do you have a budget?
I mean, yes. I do. I try to stick to it, but.
She's really good at shopping.
Oh, yeah.
So I pretty much just shop.
Definitely.
I spend the
can-
money.
Oh yeah. I know. I mean, if it was up to me, I'd be like, can I get that and that?
Yeah,
and that
yeah.
And that? Right? Yes.
Yep.
Yes. So bad cop. Is it with employees? You have to be more stern, or with vendors?
Not really. Yeah, not really. I mean, we have a very relaxed environment here, you know, and we just have. I mean, we're very lucky. We just have a really great staff, you know. So it's not too hard. The HR part is not too hard. I think it just comes down to, like, when we deal with like the back end accounting and all that stuff, still the numbers and the cash flow, like, you know, you can't just be like, hey, you can buy anything you want. You know,
Yeah.
we have we have bills to pay and we have payroll to run
We got
in 2 weeks, right?
standards.
Yeah. So things like that, I would say.
Okay. And who's the one that hires and fires? Both of
I
you?
don't fire. I don't like to do that. I don't like to be in the room when that happens. I
It doesn't
don't do
happen
that.
very often, honestly.
Yeah,
really
honestly, it doesn't.
We have a lot of staff that's, you know, part-time college students, and so
Yeah.
we get turnover in that sense where, you know, they're onto something bigger, you know, and then we hire somebody new that comes through. But it's rarely, you know, they did something wrong or, you know, like they need to be reprimanded or
Yeah.
fired. It's hardly ever like that.
We try to let our managers do the interviewing and the hiring because, you know, we have a lot of friends with kids who want jobs, and I try to just kind of stay neutral, stay out of that. So we let our managers do the interviews. I will do a second interview, but after they've already kind of gone through, screened them, and then I'll just do a second interview just to kind of meet them. But yeah, I try to stay neutral in that department. So we let, like, our coffee bar manager will interview anyone that wants to work at coffee bar, and same thing for store.
Oh, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
it just you know makes it a little
And what
easier.
about working with each other? How does that work?
It's not bad.
No, it's
Honestly,
pretty-
I think because my office is down here and I'm in the back of coffee bar, and I work closely with one of our managers, Melissa. Her and we go to the trade shows together, like to Vegas. We
I
do all the
think that's
buying.
fun.
It's a lot of fun, and it's a lot of work, and it's tiring, but it is fun. So her and I work closely together, and he's upstairs, like
Yeah, mostly handling
doing
like,
the boring stuff.
Yeah, doing all the boring stuff, you know,
Yeah.
e-commerce stuff,
Yeah,
the website stuff,
accounting.
the accounting.
Finance. So who cares?
Yeah, who cares? Who
Boring,
cares?
Yeah.
We have some bankers here, so they're probably like, "Oh, I could get you a loan."
Oh,
I
yeah.
could get you a
Yeah,
Line of credit.
yeah. There you go.
So I know we're going to be at the tail end of our interview here, but I love to open it up for questions from the public. If anybody has a dying question to ask our guests here. Yes, Jane.
I just want to start off by saying thank you for sharing your story, Jackie. You're amazing. My husband and we've been talking about, he loves to cook, and he's been thinking about like his carajillos. And just hearing your story is very inspiring, and it's giving me like a lot of ideas. And he's right there. He's right there.
He's over there.
So thank you so much. I
Oh.
just really want to say thank you
Oh,
for
thank you.
inspiring. And
Well, everyone loves carajillo, so.
yes, and if you want to get heels here, by the way, you know, we can make some kind of heels.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah.
and then help you finance your next building.
Yes,
go.
that's the goal. That's the goal.
Erika?
So I think you said something like your, and I want to correct you a little,
Yeah.
because I think you said something that you can find these things at Target. Or
Yeah.
Amazon. But I think when I walk through it, it's like your selection. It's not like Target. It's not like
Yes.
you handpick these things.
Yes, that's definitely true.
You can tell
Yes,
from
we
your
do.
heart, and I just wanted to make
We
sure that.
thank
that
you.
is, yeah.
Yes, it's not. There's a lot of things you
Target
cannot
doesn't
find.
work.
No, I just meant like online in general. You can probably find it and not have to come in.
But I think
But-
your taste goes perfectly well, it's symmetric, and then you can see that you pick this from your heart.
We-
and from
yes,
your good taste.
definitely.
So I think that is.
Thank you. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
Yeah, I love that. That's definitely great. So, I'd like to hear some tips. What tip can you offer us for entrepreneurship? Or how to handle your shit?
I mean, on the technical side, like, I think it's very important. Cash flow is super important, right, for any business, you know? So there's a great book. The title of it's called Profit First. Look into that book. The author, I don't want to butcher his last name, but it's like Mike M. If you just look up Profit First on Amazon, you'll find that's been a great book for me, you know, because it's I mean, short version of it is basically setting up a ton of like 5 different accounts, and you kind of pay yourself first. You know, you take a percentage of what you're making your gross revenue and put it into that account. So that way, at the end of the year, you actually have something to show for it instead of that money just going into random expenses, you know, and then you have nothing to show for it. So that's
And I think you have to have realistic expectations. You know, it's hard.
Yes.
It's hard and it's rewarding, but there's going to be a lot of hurdles.
Yeah.
And you just have to like stick with it. If it's something that you really want to do, you just got to ride the waves.
Yeah.
But it's definitely not easy, but it's
Worth
rewarding.
it.
It's worth it.
It's worth
yeah,
it.
it's
Yeah.
worth it if it's something that you love.
Well, look at you guys. You've been here for over 10 years, 12
Almost
years?
13.
This is
It'll be
we're going on
13
13th year,
this holiday season.
Yes.
Thank you.
You
Yeah.
guys are so inspiring. I just love your show. And I have to say, I bought my first purple LA.
Oh, let's
hat.
go.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome.
Go Dodgers.
At the other location, yeah.
So my question is, what kind of marketing did you guys get started with?
What kind of marketing?
Like when you first wanted to open your first shop.
Yeah.
A lot of it was word of mouth and friends.
Yeah.
And then,
And then mostly social media, honestly.
yeah, once
Yeah, and
social media
still-
kind of got bigger, then that was the main way of marketing with
Yeah.
social media.
And then for us, it was mostly organic social media. We actually don't do that much in paid advertising.
Yeah, we don't do any.
We try to find all the ways to do like kind of local advertising that's free, and you know, social
Mm-hmm.
media, Instagram mostly, and still continue to this day, mostly Instagram. So my son back there, Brandon, he actually,
Wave.
he actually handles our social media. So he runs our marketing department now.
Family
Do you guys use
enterprise.
AI?
We do use some AI, yeah. We do use
We're
a little bit of
starting
AI.
to.
We're starting to. a little
Starting
more.
that.
There's still so much happening in that field, but I want to shout him out because sometimes we don't know what, you know, sometimes things work and sometimes things don't, but he's had a couple videos where during a holiday, I think one video got like over 4 million views. It was just random. We don't know, you know.
They love it when we put them on the spot.
Yeah.
So things like, you know, we just keep trying different things, you know.
Yeah. No. Well, I love what you're doing here at Local Fixture. Thank you so much for being here with us on Amiga Handiership
No, thank
Podcast.
you for,
Thank you for opening your doors.
of course.
Thank you, Jackie.
No, thank you, Jackie.
Thank you. Thank you for making us, you know, do this.
Yeah, this is our first really like big event,
Yeah.
I would say, at this location. So
Thank you everyone for coming out too.
yeah, thank you. It's
You guys,
Such
buy
good.
something.
Aw,
Yes, yes.